Write for 15 marks, 250 words. Your answers should have connections to current affairs. It should be loaded with examples. And you need to provide legitimacy to your points through committees, observation from some committees. completed? Try to complete in 1 minute. We'll start. We'll start. Okay. So, what is the question about? Let's make this session interactive. When it is interactive, the outcome will be very good. Okay? And it will contribute to active learning rather than passive learning. Okay? So, what the question is about what? Huh? That is the question. Okay. Question is about what topic? The moment you see the question, which part of the GS it is connecting to? You know GS, internal security in GS3. Okay. Under that, what topic? Extremism. In internal security, there is a subtopic called Northeast insurgency. Right? You have J&K militancy. Many topics are there, right? So the moment you see the question, you should link it to the syllabus first. Which part? From there, you will generate points. Okay? So this question is about Northeast insurgency. Is that there in news or not? Manipur incident, day by day. Right? So you can see some incidents of killings happening in this northeast area, clashes between the tribal groups, right, in Manipur. But Manipur is a very specific, one regionally specific area where this issue is there. But what is the larger issue here? The entire issue is under Northeast insurgency, insurgency in the Northeast, right? So in insurgency in the Northeast, are there only one group that are fighting against the government? Suppose Naxalism is there. Who are the people who are fighting against the government? Tribes. Okay. Yeah, local tribal group, they are organized into Naxalites, right? So Naxalism, it is one group, okay, who are joining with the ideology of communist ideology, Maoist ideology. Maoism, what is Maoism? It is advancement of communism, okay. Maoist traces its identity from Mao, leader in China, okay. Okay, that is different. So here Northeast inside, always you should see the larger issue, not the small issue. Whenever a current affairs is there, you need to see the larger issue. Now tell me, how did you write this answer? Definition of insurgency. Okay, what is that? Okay. Okay, so how did you organize this? Means introduction, after introduction, which subheading did you write? Reasons for Northeast insurgency. After that you wrote efforts, but how, in question, how it is placed? Security deficits. Okay, that is what are reasons, right? Security deficit is nothing but the reason. Okay, how did you structure the points? That is the main thing here. Okay, you have been thrown with a question. In this question, they have not asked specifically, write the challenges, write the reasons, write the solutions and all. What is the first task that you need to do? You need to divide the question into subparts, right? Dividing that into subparts, organizing them according to the demand of the question and writing points under that. In this way you are satisfying the demand of the answer. Okay. So you see here, what is the question here? Despite considerable efforts to tackle insurgency and promote peace building in the northeast of India. Okay. So what it is talking about, the government has taken considerable efforts, right? So this forms one subpart of the question. So how you, the body should have one dimension. What should be one dimension? Efforts taken by the government or government measures. Always what you need to do, you should take words from the question itself. Okay. So efforts taken by the government. This is one subheading, the first subheading. Okay. Then next subheading. Why are they failing? Okay. Despite there are efforts, Northeast is facing security challenges, security deficit. So you have to say this should be the next subheading. There is continued security deficit in the region. So next should be reasons for continued security deficit. This should be the second dimension. Okay. What can you observe in this thing? See, you can see that words are directly taken from the question itself. When you take words directly from the question itself, what advantage you have? Tell me. Instead of, you can write measures taken by the government for the first one. Second, you can say reasons for insurgency in the northeast. You can write those subheadings also. but we are taking words from the question itself. Why? Yes, correct, good. So you are making the job of examiner very easy. Okay, examiner need not search where you have given answers, where you have addressed the need of the question. Okay, you are just writing under this I am addressing this part, under this I am addressing this part. So this way you need to divide the question into subparts. Okay, this is body. Then what should be the conclusion in this? Recommendations of any committees, or you can go for no, you are telling me the answer. I am not into the answer right now. When we will discuss that also. I am just telling you how you need to see the dimensions, how you need to divide the question first. See, you have knowledge. All of you will have knowledge, but how you organize that knowledge, that matters in the mains examination. Okay? When you see the questions, are there any points coming into your mind or not? Right? But what makes you and other person apart? What makes you and the topper apart? It is the organization of that knowledge. Okay? And that organization of knowledge requires skill, answer writing skill. Okay? So now, after this, you need to provide, still the issue is there. So way forward. In way forward, you can give recommendations, or suppose you don't know the way forward, directly write the conclusion. Okay? Now tell me, what can be the introduction? In introduction, what you will write? Now you tell me the answer. Right? In this way, you need to organize your answer. Now tell me what you will write in introduction. Recent news. Okay. 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 Tell me with an example. Okay, I will give you the recent current affairs, Manipur issue. Now put that into introduction and tell me the answer.
So the wake of recent incident that has shocked the nation. Therefore, the state apparatus has put in has made little progress in the peace direction.
Okay, so you are saying in the wake of recent incidents that has shocked the nation. See, you are carried by newspaper reports. You are writing a newspaper report here. There is a difference. In the wake of shock the nation, these are, what are they? These are flowery words that are written to gain the attention of the people. But here how you are writing, you go and see government reports. They will not use these words. It will be very formal and direct. Okay? So we should, and for you, how much of space is allocated? Just 3 sides, not even 3 pages, 3 sides. If you will start writing all these things, where you will address the core part of the question. So for this only comes keywords. You need to have keywords for each and every topic. Okay? Using those keywords, you need to organize your thoughts. Now tell me, what can be the introduction? Make it more interactive, no problem. Everyone learns through their mistakes only. Yes.
Because of the diversity, they are fighting. Even
Okay.
India is creating diversity.
Yes.
But because of the diversity also, there are a lot of issues.
Okay.
So I wrote that introduction.
Okay.
The diversity within their caste is leading to this kind of issues.
Okay.
So we are like to make some problem of.
Okay. So see, okay, it's good. But what you are saying is you are just saying the reason for Northeast insurgency. See here, if you write that point here itself, how you will write, what you will write here. Writing the same thing again will lead to redundancy. What it will lead to? It will consume your time. What is the biggest challenge in mains examination? To complete the paper. Okay. Did you write comprehensive tests? Anyone previously? Now how much of time did you, were you able to write it within the time right now? So time is very important. So if you will write the same thing again, you are killing the time for the next question. So biggest task is to complete the paper. For that, what you have to do? You have to be very direct. You should not use the same point again and again. So now tell me, what can be the introduction? See, if you do not have anything, you can start with this. It's of it's not a problem. But these are the topics for which you need to prepare content previously only. Okay, tell me. So, okay, form a sentence and tell me. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Hmm. Yes. So you are correct. Your starting is good according to Ministry of Home Affairs, but it is infested with insurgency and militancy. You are saying, right? That is very obvious. Okay. Till Ministry of Home Affairs, okay, but after that it is very obvious, right? You need to describe about that. And what you said, right, from quoting from the reports and all, that is also good. You need to do that only. Then only you will be awarded good marks, because you are bringing legitimacy to your answer. Any other point? Any other who can give me an introduction? Defining the insurgency. Okay, how will you define insurgency? Hmm. Yes. So insurgency refers to armed rebellion in a particular region, to meet their political demands. Okay, what is the demand of this insurgency? We want separate nation, we want separate state. All those things are there, right? So everyone will write. Most of the people who are writing mains, right, they will define insurgency. Okay, but you need to go a step ahead. Okay, to communicate that you are well read. Idi rada white. Huh? White. White. You are able to see? Okay. So previously only you need to have this content. Okay. What? Do you know what is second ARC? What is second ARC? Right. This has described Northeast insurgency. Okay. It has said that Northeast of India represents a state of stable anarchy. See the keywords. State of stable anarchy, where rule of law and institutions of governance are subverted to meet the vested interests of militants. So what are the keywords here? Rule of law, institutions of governance. Subverted, okay. You see, When you are writing the answer, you should not underline more things. Otherwise, what will happen? More underlines will be there, less non-underlines will be there. So focus will be on less underlines. Okay? So according to second ARC, Northeast represent a state of stable anarchy where rule of law and institutions of governance are subverted to meet the vested interests of militants. Is this describing Northeast insurgency? Right? When you will write these kind of points, it will bring in legitimacy to your answer, because second ARC is saying, it is not you who are saying. There is a body that has done sufficient research on Northeast insurgency and it has produced some introduction for it. Okay? So with this, and you see words are also very limited. In introduction, you should not write more than 15 to 20 words. Got it? So this will be your introduction, right? And if it is 10 markers, what you should do? You should limit to this only. If it is beyond 10 marker, means 15 marker, you need to go somewhat beyond also. Okay? You need to say, this is posing a challenge to India's national security, sovereignty and territorial integrity. See the use of keywords here. Okay? You are bringing in more information in less space. You are communicating more with less words. Okay? This will give you more marks. And I don't need to explain you what is rule of law, what is institution of governance. Do I need to explain you what is sovereignty, territorial integrity and all? You all know. But what you need to know is you need to use them appropriately. Okay? Okay. Now what is the next thing you need to write in your answer? Emrayal answer lo next. Introduction is over. Now body. Okay? And never write introduction, body, conclusion like this. You directly write. Okay? Now you have to write one subheading. Efforts taken by the government. And under that you need to write the answer. Okay? So efforts taken by the government. See your mains, what is test of mains? You are showing that you know better than the other person. You are not showing that I am the greatest, I am the best and all. You don't need to write the best of the best answer. But you need to show that you are better than the other person. It's a relative thing, right? So when you are saying, suppose in that, like you said, right, insurgency. If you are defining insurgency, 99% people will define insurgency. You need to go a step ahead. You need to show that I am well read. I am well read. I know the strategies, how to tackle a challenge when it is thrown upon me. Okay? Writing an answer is a challenge. And how you are dealing with challenge. See, all those challenges that are there, as a bureaucrat, what challenges you are tackling? You are managing law and order. You are maintaining social order. Right? You are seeing whether the institutions are satisfying the needs of the people, like municipalities, roads, poverty alleviation, health related task, food related thing, food security and all. These are all the tasks that you will be interested upon, right? After becoming a bureaucrat. Don't you think other people can tackle those challenges? They can tackle, but they can tackle in a common way, in a general way. But you people will have to tackle at an administrative level and at a better level, at a professional level, right? So you are tackling challenges in a different manner. In that way only you need to tackle these answers differently from others. Okay? Now tell me what you will write under efforts taken by the government. Tell. Huh? Creation of district councils, regional autonomous councils or district councils, district autonomous councils. Okay. Taking ceasefire. not, you can better say it as negotiated peace deals and ceasefire agreements. Example? Hmm? Hmm. What is that insurgency group? You cannot write one of the insurgency group. Ulfa. Okay. Okay. Hmm? Not R.N. Ravi. R.N. Ravi was the governor of Nagaland. Ulfa is what? United Liberation Front of Assam. It was in Assam. R.N. Ravi right now is the governor of Tamil Nadu. Back then. He did not sign. He mediated. That was with ceasefire agreement with NSCN, Naga Socialist Council. Okay. National Socialist Council of Nagaland. Ceasefire agreement with them. Okay. Then other things. What are the other points? You said yes. What? AFSP, Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Okay. Armed Force. If you just write this, creation of regional development councils, district autonomous councils, introduction of AFSPA, do you think will that generate marks for you? Elaborate on that. Okay. Now with elaboration, tell me the points. What all you said are absolutely correct, but how you represent that matters. What you have written, that only you tell me. See, there is nothing to shy here. Okay. To curtail the extremist activities. Okay. District authorities to the local people. See, now also if you see what is federalism, in federal system, are you ruled by only central government? You are ruled by state government. State government is what? State government is by the local people only. What is democracy? You are electing your own MLA, right? What do that MLA do? It represents your views. So this is localized only in federal system, in democracy. But how different it is, that you tell me. Tell me other steps. Schemes related to Northeast, will they not come under efforts, government efforts? Only security. See, you are thinking only in that security dimension. As a bureaucrat, you need to think in 360-degree level. You have to tackle the root cause. What is that trade route? ASEAN. Golden Triangle is related to drugs. He is talking about economic boost. Golden Triangle is actually fueling Northeast insurgency.
The government has put a lot of efforts, like developing various developmental activities, roads, whatever it may be.
Yeah. You need to tell me in the way you will write the answer. Okay. If you will continue to practice saying this way, that only will be reflected in your answer. When we are discussing, you need to frame the answer, frame the points in such a manner that you are writing an answer. You are facing an interview. What reservations you have for Northeast? Tell me. Okay. That is relaxation, not reservation. What do you mean by reservation? Reserving posts for them, reserving seats for them. Do you have that? Some criteria has been relaxed for them. In army, height has been for defense forces less height people because they are because of their ethnic genes, they cannot grow beyond certain height. Okay, tell me.
I think we can write that it's vibrant village, positive development of the villages in the northeast and the border area.
Okay, good.
And coming to development, better infrastructure, like
Okay.
stable constructions in the
Example? Name of those bridges. That you need to write here. Then only you will be awarded marks. Whatever you are writing, you need to substantiate with examples. Then what is that agreement? Bodo land agreement. Okay, Bodo peace accord. Okay. Then any other points? See, whenever you are seeing this, okay, you have more points to say, or shall I start? Me natyam అయిపోయింది, నా నాట్యం స్టార్ట్ చేయమంటారా? Okay. Okay. So efforts taken by the government. First thing, see, whenever you see this insurgency related or any clashes related, any tensions related questions, right? Always the root cause is what? What is the root cause? Tell me. Development. Why people in Naxal infected areas are joining Naxalites? Why people in Jammu Kashmir people are joining, means not all, people, youth is getting radicalized and they are joining terrorist groups. Why? Why in Northeast only it is there? Do you think any, you people are here, we people are living in this Telugu states. If someone comes and says, let's fight for Telugu nation, one separate country, will you join? You will first throw shoes or stones on that person. You will not ask for that because your needs have been satisfied here, right? Because of the development that has taken place. You see, you have very good access to safe drinking water, access to health, access to entertainment services, access to jobs, right? Do you feel any deprivation here? No. There is deprivation because of lack of development. You see this Chhattisgarh area, because lack of development only, right? So always you have to go by both security approach and development approach, because when there is no development, it creates a fertile ground for radicalization, right? Why Article 370 was revoked, tell me? Before Article 370, do you have the right to buy property in Jammu Kashmir? Will private companies, how development comes? Why there is development in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, most of the southern states? Because they are attracting private investment. Is there only government investment here? Government does not have that much money, right? It has limitations. If it wants to go for more development, it will tax you. And the moment there is a dent on your pocket, you will feel bad. You will remove that government. Next, another government will come. That will say free, 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 right? So you need to attract private investments. That is why you see Article 370 was removed. One of the reasons. When Article 370 is removed, what will happen? Private investments will go, right? Because you have the right to property, you can go and invest there. Because of investment, what will happen? Development will happen. Because of development, what will happen? Employment will be generated. Employment means youth will not be going towards wrong direction. Now youth will have what? They have a job. They will not take gun into a gun, right? So with this you are plugging the security deficits, right? So now specific to this thing, efforts taken by the government. What are the efforts taken by the government? The government has taken a composite efforts. What do you mean by composite efforts? Composite efforts ante, it has taken both security measures and developmental measures. Okay. So under this you need to organize your points. What are the security measures? Tell me. Under security measures, organize your points like this. Government has gone for proportionate use of force rather than absolute use of force, right? It is, you see, the government is not fighting with the tanks, missiles and all in these places, right? It is going for precise attacks on only on militants, not on the civilians, right? Okay, with very less collateral damage. Okay, then what are the other security measures? Chapandi. Other security measures that have been taken. Introduction of OPSPA, military measures. Like introduction of Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which gives power to the military to maintain law and order. Law and order is a state subject or central subject? State subject. So can you see military people in Hyderabad regulating law and order, traffic and all? Because they do not have that power, right? Because it's a state subject. So for them to grant that power, OPSPA was introduced, because they now get the power to register FIR, they can now take legal action, maintain law and order in those areas, okay? And they also get immunity from any wrongdoing that has been done by them, okay? Then as an outcome of this, what happened? Government has also gone for dialogue and negotiations. But when you write this dialogue and negotiations, there the story will not end. You have to state with example. What are those? It has concluded peace deals and ceasefire agreements. For example, there are many examples. Mizo Peace Accord, you need to provide examples, otherwise you will not be awarded good marks. Mizo Peace Accord, any other thing? Assam Accord, that is only Bodo Peace Accord. Assam Accord and Bodo Peace Accord. Assam Accord previously, then Bodo Peace Accord. Ceasefire agreement with NSCN, recent one. Just 2 or 3 examples are enough. Suppose you have 10 examples. Can you write 10 examples? You write 10 examples or 3 examples, you will be awarded that much mark only, because you are just satisfying one dimension. Okay. Then what are the other efforts taken by the government? There are certain structural efforts taken by the government. You said that. White shirt, white t-shirt. You only. Huh? What? District councils. If you just write district councils, will you get marks? No. Government has taken constitutional measures. Yes, Article 371. So, Schedule 5 and 6 has created autonomous district councils, where they are providing legitimacy to customary laws. What do you mean by customary laws? Each tribal people will have their own unique culture, right? Right. If you implement the national level laws on them, it will lead to a sense of alienation. Ma culture ni dabbadisnaru. Ma culture different. You see, even now, if you see Tamil Nadu, there they see that Hindi is imposed on them, right? So whenever you when you impose some culture upon certain people, they will not accept. Okay, so you need to respect every culture. Okay, for that only they have provided Schedule 5 and Schedule 6, where what is happening, they are creating regional autonomous district councils, which provides legitimacy to their customary laws or traditional laws. Okay, every tribal group will, you know, tribal groups, they will have some person, Rajan something, everyone will go and if any issue is there, they will go to that person will give those tirpu and all, istar kada? So like that. Then special status to these states under Article 371 A, B, C, F, G, H. Under A to Nagaland, under B to Assam, under C to Manipur, under F to anyone? Sikkim, under G to Mizoram, under H to Arunachal. Okay, you can use that mnemonic ABCFGH map to NAMSMA, NAMSMA. Right, this is how you remember. Otherwise, it's very difficult to remember these things randomly. Are these taken or not? Then tell me other measures taken by the government which are not there in your mind. Always thinking in the sense of security measures. We have deployed army, we have deployed police. Violent people in the nation of Gandhi. Tell me other measures that government has taken from current affairs. Political measures, some political measures. Like, you know, recently, just 2 years back, Ministry for Development of Northeast region has been constituted. There is Niti Aayog, Forum for Northeast Affairs. There is something called Northeast Council. There or not? Northeast Council. Rajnath Singh eli kuchunta untadu. Not Rajnath Singh, now Amit Shah. He was Home Minister previously, Rajnath Singh. Now Amit Shah is the Home Minister, right? He presides that Northeast Council. You know, right, zonal councils untai, Northeast councils untai. Statutory bodies. This is a statutory body. Right. Now, this is one thing. Developmental measures. These are all current affairs. You need to load your answer with examples, current affairs, because when you load it like this, there will be uniqueness. Otherwise, all of you people are reading one common material only. మీ అందరు ఆన్సర్లు ఒకలాగానే ఉంటాయి. జీవితంలో అందరు కొత్తదనం కోరుకుంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళు కూడా కొత్తదనం కోరుకుంటారు. సో మీరు ఆ కొత్తదనం ఇస్తే మీకు ఎక్కువ మార్కులు వస్తాయి. రైట్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద డెవలప్మెంటల్ మెజర్స్? There is development of Northeast Industrial Corridor. Okay. There is something called Northeast Special NSEIDS. Northeast Special Infrastructure Developmental Scheme. this is Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme. In this, what they are developing physical infrastructure and also social infrastructure. What do you mean by physical infrastructure and social infrastructure? Human resource management. Social infrastructure means development of educational facilities, health facilities, entertainment facilities, right? And physical infrastructure, roads, railways, right, airports, bridges, okay. So under this they are developing, they are plugging the gaps in physical and social infrastructure. Then there is another scheme launched by the government, NMEO. What is NMEO? Anyone? Current affairs? National Mission on Edible Oil. You know, the oil you eat, edible oil, India is an importer or exporter? India is importing a lot of palm oil. You know, you people will be eating bhajis, samosas and all. What it is made of? Palm oil. After eating, your health damage comes, fat accumulates, burp starts to come, right? Unhealthy, all those things are all palm oil. And we are importing those, okay? These fried items and all are made of palm oil only. If you go and see any of these haldigrams and all, you just read palm oil is there, okay? For industrial use, it has industrial use. And we are importing mostly. And you see, Northeast has a very good potential for development of palm oil industry. Under this mission, there is a special focus on National Mission on Edible Oil. There is a special focus on Northeast for development of palm oil industry. Okay. Then, any other measures that government has taken? Sorry. Any measures? ఇంతేనా ఇంకేమైనా ఉన్నాయా? చదువుతుంటారు కదా మీరు న్యూస్లో. See, you know all these things. It is not like you don't know these things, right? GI tag, okay. Developmental measure, providing GI tags. Any example? With example you need to provide. If you do not have example, don't write that. Okay. Developmental measures, that is enough. You do not have space more than that. You need to write another dimension also. India is also taking diplomatic efforts. Northeast is covered by what? Borders. Right. What is a problem for Northeast? First of all, poor connectivity to the mainland. Right. So what it is doing? Government is taking diplomatic efforts. You people were saying, right? ASEAN, all those things. So under diplomatic efforts, what it is doing? Government has given it a important place in Act East policy. India is pursuing Act East policy to engage with ASEAN countries. What is ASEAN? Association for Southeast Asian Nations, right? So to connect those, Northeast will be a channel. Northeast is having a border with Myanmar. Through Myanmar, it will connect. Okay. So under Act East policy, Northeast is a important node to connect to ASEAN countries. Okay. Then other diplomatic efforts, you know, Kaladan multi-modal project. Huh? What is Kaladan multi-modal project? Connecting the Asian. Myanmar and West Bengal. What is the problem with this northeastern states? They do not have connectivity. This is northeast state. Okay. if you are not able to understand the diagram. This is northeast state, right? And what is there here? Bangladesh. We do not have it has very narrow connection with the mainland, and that too mountainous region. Difficult to connect that. And here, to connect it to through sea, Bangladesh. India has asked permission from Bangladesh to connect northeast from Chittagong port. There is a port, Chittagong, you know, Chittagong during, you know, Surya Sen, national freedom struggle. He led a struggle on Chittagong, right, revolutionary fighter, right. But Bangladesh is denying India, okay, Bangladesh is not allowing. And now you see there is a problem in Bangladesh. Do you think Bangladesh will provide us, present government? You know, right, what happened in Bangladesh recently? Current affairs, right? New government has come that is not supportive to India. So what they did, there is a Kaladan multiple, from here, from northeast, there will be one river and then road. India is constructing a port here in Myanmar, Kaladan, okay. Through that, it wants to access northeast, still under construction, okay. That is one effort. Then also there is one more thing, IMT. It's a trilateral highway, India, Myanmar, Thailand highway, okay. So these are certain, this India has achieved through diplomatic efforts, right. So efforts taken by the government. So do you think you will be awarded good marks with these points? How you are organizing here? Understood? Okay. Next. What is the next dimension? What is the next dimension?
How about dividing that efforts to tackle insurgency and separate and promoting peace building?
See, tackling emergency and promoting peace building is same only, right? How can you separate efforts to tackle insurgency? When you are tackling insurgency, what you are doing? You are promoting peace building only, right? You are tackling insurgency through security measures. What are the security measures we have taken? And also, you are doing this economic efforts, developmental efforts. With this, what is happening? You are creating a, You are creating a space, you are creating a feasible environment so that economy can flourish. And for flourishment of economy, you need peace, right? This is one and the same. It refers to the same thing. Very difficult to, if you are fed with only this part of the question, despite considerable efforts to tackle until here only there is a question, then you can divide that, okay? And efforts to tackle insurgency, you will directly say security measures. Then promote peace building, you will say those economic efforts, diplomatic efforts we have given, right? But in this question, you have another dimension also given, okay? Okay. What is the next dimension? Even after doing all these things, there is continued security deficit in the region. Okay, you have taken so many efforts, but even then there is a problem. Why there is a problem? That you have to say. Reasons for continued security deficit. Tell me, reasons for continued security deficit. Huh? Okay.
We are seeing from one side people all. So every state or every individual has its own problem with respect to the tribe or
Okay.
the district.
Okay. So we are going for one size fits all approach For every tribe, every conflict, so many conflicts are there. For every conflict, we need a targeted and specific approach. Okay, that is what is lacking. Okay, good.
There is the lack of political consensus within all the tribes of all the states of
Okay.
between the states.
Yes, yes,
And
good.
there is struggle going on between Manipur and other states, Nagaland, I think so.
Territorial disputes are there between these states only. That
Being Nagas,
what is Naga people's demand? Creation of Nagalim.
Nagaland,
What is Nagalim?
spreading between two to the states.
It says that some parts of Assam, some part of Manipur, some part of even Mizoram. So with this, what will happen? The local people who are staying there, they will go against this, right? Then other reasons? Illegal immigration from nearby countries. Okay. That only led to Assam Accord. Okay. Then? Okay, lack of proper implementation. Yes, good.
And like despite implementing all the constitutional measures with respect to culture and cultural diversity,
Yes, yes.
there is some
Haan.
lacuna in respecting their cultural diversity in the ground level.
Yes.
There may be like cousins with the state and central officials maybe.
Okay.
And
See, you all are giving points, good, but you are elaborating it. You do not have space to elaborate there. You need to be very precise. For that only you need to use keywords. Okay? Tell me. Poor coordination between the forces. What you have, there are different forces that are operating there, and there is lack of coordination between them. You see, army is there, you see Assam Rifles, you see other paramilitary forces, and you see the local police. And these forces fight amongst themselves also. You would have seen during this Manipur issue that local police people, they are stopping the vehicles of Assam Rifles. They are saying, you should not enter this area, this is our area. Okay. Then? Unemployment. Okay.
increasing unemployment and arbitrary.
Yes. Okay. Then?
Also the influence of the groups.
Local support for the groups. Okay. Other?
Also, if people wanted to change also, but groups which are also raising the issue and they are also
They are not allowing the people to form part of,
and also they are influenced with their words and all. So
yes, radicalization. Yes. Okay. Then, other reasons?
lack of awareness among the lack of respect for the and sensitivity with respect to the other people's diversity or culture whatever.
Lack of respect towards others' culture. This is leading to conflict, ethnic conflicts. Okay.
Maybe we can write that location disadvantages like close to the borders and
Yes, good. Geographical reasons. Yes. Any other points? Think. See, if you people might be reading, but it's of no use if you don't think. You have to think. You have to pull that. You have to mine the data in your mind. Right? Patkon itla ra tiyal baitiki. Everything is there in your head, but it has to come. When you are writing exam, it has to come right. But for that, you need to do that practice right to bring that out. If you don't do that practice, you will write all in an unorganized way. You will write your answer. It will not be organized. Right? If you are reading organized, suppose you took a material from the market and you are reading. If the information is not organized, can you read that? Very difficult, right? You only have to go and link it from this point to that point. And if it is very well organized, it becomes very easy for you to read. Same thing for the examiner also. Okay. Any other points from your side? Underrepresentation. Political representation is underrepresented. Okay. You see, Rajya Sabha, they do not have much representation. Good. Then, their interests are not adequately represented. Yes. Historical backing. Okay. Historical background for their violent actions. Yes. They say, some of them, they say that we were not part of India. We have been integrated through British India. Right. But you see, Manipur, there is one Manipuri Sankirtani. There is a, what is this? UNESCO intangible heritage. You know, in your art and culture you would have read Manipuri Sankirtani. It displays Hindu, it is based on Krishna story. Okay? You have or not? It's a classical thing. So, they were united, means you have different theories, but this shows that they were united through common culture previously. They have different ethnic identity, but the culture was similar. Okay? That is perception. Then, okay, we'll start. Okay, so reasons for continuous security deficit. Okay, second ARC says that according you wherever possible bring in committees, bring in ARC. Okay, that will provide legitimacy to your answer. Second ARC, it says that Northeast has range of conflicts. Which can be categorized under national conflict, under this there is what? National conflict ante demand for separate nation. Example, separate Nagalim. There or not? Then there is ethnic conflict. What is ethnic conflict leading to? Clashes between different tribal groups. No genocide. Genocide is a very big word. Genocide means inka మొత్తం UN, US అందరు వెస్టర్న్ కంట్రీస్ అందరు ఇండియాని ఒక డిఫరెంట్ మోడీని హిట్లర్ చేసేస్తారు వాళ్ళు. సెకండ్ వరల్డ్ వార్లో హిట్లర్ వాజ్ నేమ్డ్ రైట్ లైక్ దట్ దే విల్ సే దట్ మోడీ ఈస్ ద హిట్లర్ అండ్ ఆల్. దెర్ ఈస్ నో జెనోసైడ్. Ethnic conflict, clashes between tribal groups. See, this point is there, right, according to second ARC. Instead of writing under this, what you can do is, after writing points under this, you are migrating to the next body, right? You can use this as a connecting point, this point. Okay? Connection between that, what is this, this dimension, and this dimension. So smooth transition from one dimension to other dimension. Because this is a 15 marker, you have that liberty. If it is 10 marker, you cannot. Okay? Because you do not have the space. Huh? Atla kaadu. See, ఈ పాయింట్స్ రాసేస్తున్నారా ఎఫర్ట్స్ టేకన్ బై ద గవర్నమెంట్, దాని తర్వాత సెపరేట్గా ఈ పాయింట్ రాయండి ఇట్లా. దిస్ విల్ బి ఎ ట్రాన్సిషన్ డిస్పైట్ టేకింగ్ దిస్, యాజ్ సెకండ్ ARC స్టేట్స్ దట్ డిస్పైట్ టేకింగ్ సో మచ్ ఎఫర్ట్స్, government is not able to tackle the security challenges because it has range of conflicts like national conflict where there is demand for separate nation, ethnic conflicts where there is clashes between tribal groups, and there is one more, sub-regional conflict. Under sub-regional conflict, what you have? Demand for separate states within the constitutional framework. You know, in governmental efforts also you can add one more thing. Government has also respected their sub-regional aspirations, like creation of separate states. You see, previously Tripura and Manipur were union territories. They have been granted statehood under efforts chaptuna, not under this. And you see this, what is this, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram, these states were part of Assam previously. Now they have been also given grant. You can say that in your government efforts, okay? Political measures, you can add those, okay? Then now you can say what are the reasons for continuous security deficit. Under this, you can, here also you classify your points. Geographical reasons. What are the geographical reasons? And one more thing. All these, this is there a range of conflict, national demand for separate nation, clashes between tribal, sub-regional conflict. Because of, also it has said that, second RC has said that they are conducting asymmetrical warfare. What do you mean by asymmetrical warfare? It is also a point from second RC. Asymmetrical warfare. Asymmetrical warfare, symmetry and asymmetrical. Asymmetrical warfare ante like they are fighting with army. Army has more power. And if suppose there is a war between India and Pakistan, who will fight? Army of Pakistan and army of India. So there is symmetry. They are at equal level of power. But army are clashing. But here who are clashing? Army and some insurgent groups. They are very small groups. Their power is less. Okay. But how they are tackling this? How they are tackling this asymmetrical warfare? You know Vietnam War? What happened in Vietnam War? Did you read about Vietnam War? World history? What happened in Vietnam War? Who were the between whom that war was fought? Between? Russia? No. No, we don't need the characters. Which were the two countries between which this was there? No, Russia was supplying arms to Vietnam, but it was not participating. America, USA, right? So, you know, when India went to Sri Lanka, LTT, and India faced defeat and it came back. What was said? It is India's Vietnam situation. Okay, because India is powerful, Sri Lanka is not powerful. Sri Lanka, they were fighting LTT, but Indian forces were forced to come back. Okay, then Vietnam, they were fighting USA. USA is powerful or Vietnam is powerful? USA was very powerful, right? But those people, they were defeated. This is the most humiliating defeat USA has faced. Okay, why?
Because of
Terrain and guerrilla warfare. That guerrilla warfare is an outcome of this asymmetrical warfare, you know, because American soldiers, they don't know the place properly. They are going into the dense jungle. These Vietnamese soldiers, they are climbing the trees. They are hiding because of that camouflage. What is this? Green color, green leaves and all. And they are targeting American soldiers. They know where tunnels are there. They know where they can hide. They can hide and they can kill, right? So America was forced to leave Vietnam. Same tactics were applied during this LTT, okay? And same thing, that is one of the biggest challenge here in, what is this? Northeast insurgency. Who are the people who are fighting in Northeast? For example, from security forces, army. Army constitutes of people from other part of the country. If I am putting you in reserve forest in Telangana, can you survive? Do you have that skills? But they are even more dense forest. Okay. So you do not, because you do not have the local knowledge, right? Local, how to survive in those areas. They know. So they are also targeting our army through that only. Okay? This is called guerrilla warfare. We will discuss about that. Okay, geographical reasons. First thing, porous borders. What do you mean by porous borders? Porous borders. It's very easy to move from that part to this part because this area is having many rivers flowing. Can you construct wall on river? No. This area has dense forests. Right? Mountainous terrain. Mountainous region. So what it is contributing to? A very difficult terrain. And these insurgents, they are exploiting this disadvantage and conducting guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare or hit and run tactics. Suppose an army convoy is moving, they will come, they will shoot, they will run away. Okay? Then this is one thing. See, you can use this diagrammatic approach only in your answers also, GS answers. Okay? It gives a very good presentation. Okay? Then also poor mainland connectivity. It is limited by poor mainland connectivity or not? The only way to connect to mainland is through that chicken's neck corridor, right? It's just around 16 kilometers wide, very narrow. ఇక్కడ నుంచి హైటెక్ సిటీ అంత ఉంటుంది అంతే. Okay? These are certain geographical reasons. Then you have ethnic and demographic challenges or reasons. How? You know, here it is, Northeast has multi-layered tribal structure. What do you mean by multi-layered tribal structure? You have different groups. One layer, you say that suppose cookies, meaties and all. Then within that again subdivisions. Within that again subdivisions. There, see, suppose Telangana is there. There are many castes are there. Within that caste there are subcaste. Within subcaste further subcaste. Then with initials, lot of divisions are there, right? Like that only there is division. Okay? And what it is contributing to? Mixed socio-cultural dynamics. That is leading to ethnic conflicts. Which is leading to creation of a fractured society. With deep fault lines. Okay, see, these kind of words you need to use. These are observations of different committees. Okay. You people, which optional? Optional. Anthropology. All are anthro? PSR. Okay. See, in anthrop, PSR, sociology, any optional, you will have these things because it is dealing with society, right? Okay. And here you can give examples. What are the examples? You see, cookies versus Métis, recent conflict, right? Cookies versus Nagas, people of Assam with this Bodos, right? Bodoland issue, Gurkhas with Bengalis, right? There are certain ethnic and demographic challenges. Okay. Then any other reasons you can tell me beyond this? Still lot to discuss. Economic reasons. What are the economic reasons? You people have already given. Huh? No, these are not all are part of second ARC. Some are part of second ARC. But even second ARC would have also identified these only because these are the only reasons. Okay. Sometimes you can bluff in your answer because second ARC would have said these things also. So you can just say, because already you have used second ARC 2 or 3 times in the answer. No need to go beyond that. You can just go for other Madhukar Gupta committee, other committees are there that you can use. Okay. Economic reasons. What can be the economic reasons? Tell me. There is developmental deficit. In developmental deficit, what you can say? There is lack of adequate infrastructure. In the form of roads, buildings. See, in government efforts also you can say creation of economic measures, economic infrastructure. You said right, bridges and all. Bogie-Beal Bridge, Bhupen Hazarika Bridge, that government has done in government efforts, not here. Okay, I didn't tell you those things, right? That you can add. And what happened? Because of lack of developmental deficit and lack of adequate physical infrastructure and social infrastructure, and social also. Because of this, what is happening? Poor human development indicators. You know HDI, there is something called HDI. What is HDI? Poor human developmental indicators. Because of this, what is happening? There is lack of appropriate health and educational facilities. And because of this, ultimately what is happening? Unemployment. And when youth is unemployed, what will happen? This is a fertile ground for radicalization, indoctrination, right? They will say that who is our enemy? It is government of India that is our enemy. We are not able to get appropriate resources. We are not able to get food. We are not able to get good quality life because of these people, and they will be going into, what is this? Insurgent activity. Okay? Okay. Then other reasons. Lack of good governance. Example, poor implementation of those Schedule 5 and Schedule 6 measures. We discussed, right? Then AFSPA, what it has done? It has created a sense of alienation and breeded mistrust. You see Iram Sharmila, there is one lady, Iram Sharmila, Manipur, you know? She is fighting against AFSPA, right? Those things you need to write here. Okay. Then other reasons, you know, it is surrounded by border, right? It has support from other countries like China, right? They are providing arms and ammunition, right? Then golden triangle, someone said right here, you only read golden triangle. So because of golden triangle, what is happening? It has links with organized criminal groups. Because of that, what is happening? They are getting money for sustaining their insurgent activity. To buy arms and ammunition, they need money. So this golden triangle, they are providing a channel for what is trafficking drugs into the country, and they are getting money out of it. And what they are doing, they are able to sustain their struggle. Okay. So these are certain reasons why it is still sustaining. Okay. Now we have reached the end of the way forward. In way forward, what you can write? Again, way forward, mostly committee reports only. Second ARC, it says that instead of using army or paramilitary forces, use local police. Okay, when local police is used, they will be local people. Okay, and people will have a emotional connect with those local people. So what it is tackling? They are tackling the psychological gap, the psychological integration with the country. Okay, in this way you can conclude the answer. Okay, so this is the way you need to write an answer. In way forward, see, way forward you are actually providing certain measures that needs to be taken. Okay, suppose you are tackling some issue, this is an issue. Here you are giving certain measures. If suppose you are, it will not be asked in the question directly, but your answer should be tackling the 360 degree. Okay, so you have given this is the problem. Now you have to even say what can be the solution. That you will write in way forward. Conclusion is just a summary of the entire answer. Or suppose some question is asked in geography, they are asking you about this plate boundary answer. There you have to just, what solution you can provide in those answers? Can you provide any solution there? It's a natural phenomena. There you will conclude. Okay. Way forward, you are giving solutions for the future. Okay. Okay. Any doubts? Okay. So through this, what did you understand? You have the knowledge, but you need the skill to use that knowledge. Is it or not? All these points మీకు తెలిసే ఉంటాయి కదా ఇవన్నీ. But what was the problem? What was the problem? చెప్పు. Organizing, right? That requires a skill. For that only we have mentorship program. Okay. Coming to this mentorship program is for 7 months. Okay. If you are taking prelims comes mains, and if you are taking only mains, it is for 3 months. Okay. Now, what constitutes this mentorship program? 7 months program, 1 month will be for ethics. Okay. Remaining 6 months will be for GS1, GS2, GS3, where the syllabus of UPSC has been divided, and based on that syllabus we will be conducting 2 tests per week. Okay. Syllabus for that would be communicated to you previously only, and based on that we will have an exam for 1 hour, 25 MCQs and 3 mains questions. After that we will discuss how to tackle that answer, like the way we discussed, right? How to tackle those answers, what should be the approach, not only for mains but also for prelims. Okay. After discussion, your mains answer copies would be checked and would be given precise precise feedback according to your performance would be given in this. Okay. This is the mentorship program here. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Anything you want to ask, and regarding this mentorship, whatever challenges you are facing based on your preparation, okay, that can be that you can approach the mentor. Okay, not your personal level. Na girlfriend adannedi, those things will not be tackled. Apart from that, you can ask related to preparation. Your mentor will be your guide. I am the mentor. There is one more sir who is taking mentorship classes. He was unable to come today. Okay, so we both will be tackling the mentorship sessions. Okay, you will be allocated separately to one mentor. Okay, that mentor will take care of your end-to-end preparation needs. See, first in the beginning nobody can write. Okay, it's very difficult. Over a period of time, what you will do, you will start writing, you will practice. Over a period of time, you will learn, okay, I need to think like that. What is the problem? Is your right thinking process. You might be reading, but how you should read, how you need to tackle the answer, that you will know. Every day when we are doing the discussion, I will tell you that you have to think like this. Okay, then you will think like that. Still, over a period of time, 7 months time is there, and I am telling you by 1 or 2 months, maximum 2 months, you will know how to write introduction. The moment you will see the question, you will understand what to write, what not to write. One example is that person, Ashok. He was also not knowing many things. Okay, now the moment you throw the question, he will tell you what can be the introduction, what can be the body, what can be the conclusion. Okay, it's just a matter of time, because you will practice every week, right? It will come. Any other? Yes, after your mentorship session, classes will be taken for you. See, mentorship has 3 groups, 1:1, 1:3, 1:10. So which group you are joining, based on that classes will be taken. Oh, okay. No. See, you will write the answers, right? You will write a test. On that test, we will conduct discussion. And apart from that, in that syllabus, if you have any doubt, that also you can discuss with the mentor. See, whatever support you need in the form of academics and all, that you will get. Yes. Any other doubt? Those things the people will tell you. You just consult the people there, counselors, they will tell you. Okay. Any academic related doubts you can ask me, related to preparation.
The pre-preparation of introductions and bodies, can be that out. So making, for example, this one you said to write introduction from ARC report. So will you give that input to us for introduction?
I will tell you that you need to prepare in this manner, and you should go and work on that. See, if we will feed you, it's like spoon feeding. It will not remain in your memory. Okay, when you yourself will go and pick those, right, it will develop your own capability. It's Amartya Sen's capability approach is there. What Amartya Sen says for development, rather than giving subsidies, freebies and all, you develop the capability of those people, capacity building, right? So that only we follow here. Model answers will be discussed. During discussion, everything will be discussed, how to write that answer, what all points we discuss, right, like this. Model answers in the sense, emuntundi model answers, all sentences that you cannot, they are not readable, model answers means, right. Here we are giving practical, what all you can write. Model answers ante, I will dump the content, you won't know what to write, what not to write there, right. In discussion, we will discuss all the model answers. Any other doubts?
Simultaneously also for short notes.
See, short notes and all, you need to prepare. Okay, we will be discussing, right? Through this discussion, you should understand that short notes needs to be prepared in this manner, right? Short notes is very personal. What is short notes? 50 pages content you have to summarize within 20 pages. When you are summarizing, you are actually practicing how to write answers, right? And it is very personal. Short notes, your short notes, you only can understand. Your short notes, you only can understand, right? See, basically, your mentor will be your friend and philosopher, okay? And your mentor will guide you. It's like a compass. You are sailing on a ocean. Syllabus is like an ocean, right? You need a navigation device like a compass. Then only you will reach your destination. What Columbus did, what Vasco da Gama did. Both had one target, to reach India. But where Columbus went, where Vasco da Gama went. Okay? So, like Columbus, in search of India, it found America, all those areas. Vasco da Gama, it reached India. So, your mentor will be like your Vasco da Gama. Okay? Compass, navigating device. In this ocean of syllabus, you need a navigating device to reach your destination in the right time. Okay? Yes, essay is also covered. 6 essays you will write. And all philosophical essays only. Any other doubts? If you have any other doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, we will end the session. Okay? Okay. Thank you. If you want any other details, you can fees related details, counselors will assist you.